Boy, oh boy, we're back here with another laptop video with bad posture. Alright, you read the title? Fatherless Behavior is my working title. Just been thinking about my dad as of late. If you know Tov lore, which I revealed in the 2 million subscriber video on the main channel, you know he's not a good person.
Here is the final thing my father ever said to me.
Never really was. But I just want to talk about the concept of growing up without a father and growing up with 2 women in the household, my older sister and my mom. Oh, by the way, I want to make it clear. I'm not your therapist and you're not mine. I have my own psychiatrist. I release these videos as video logs because I want to. Some people are like, in the comments of the other one, were like, dude, YouTube is not your psychiatrist. No shit, dumbass. Fuck you think? Like, bro, like, I do this on my own accord. And yeah, the reception on the other video was pretty good. Anyway. Yeah. I only want to drop these videos whenever I feel like it. There's no schedule for these, there never will be. I just want to talk about stuff dedicated. And I'll use my laptop to do so. My dad was never really around. And if he was around, he was abusive. But I don't want to get too much. See, this is where I put the boundary up. Don't ask. But just know he's not a good person. I'm 23 now. And I would have loved to have an older male figure in my life. I would have loved to have an older, like my whole life. I didn't have one. I had a stepdad. My mom and him never got legally married, so I guess he was never really my stepdad. But that was the closest, and he was a good man. He really was a good man towards me. Their relationship, that's their own business, but that ended. And he was a great man towards me. He really taught me the ropes and how to be a gentleman. Because my dad is one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Like, I've said this on stream, and I might put stream clips into this video, but it's hard to complain about my dad because he's related to me directly, and I feel like that affects me, and I feel like it affects my image. Like, if I told you guys all the horrible things my dad has done, then it's a new topic, like, oh, Tuv's dad has done blank, and it's like, I don't even want that out there, you know? But just know it's fucking bad. Like, I just don't understand how a man could leave a family. A father could leave a family. I don't understand. I never understood that. It's never clocked to me. Because if I have a wife and kid, I'm never leaving. Never. And even if we were to get divorced, I'm still going to be in the kid's life. I just don't understand how it is so easy for some men to just walk out. I never understood that ever in my life. And I never will. It sucked. And it sucks not being able to call up a male figure, be like, yo, is what I'm doing good? Like, I still call up my mom. She's my moral compass. Like, I love her so much. But, you know, you're supposed to have 2 fucking parents. You're supposed to have 2 fucking parents. And I was just raised by my mom and sister, and they would argue a lot. And I became what's it called? Rebellious teenager at one point. But I've grown up now, and I'll tell you guys a little story. One time, I was going to a photo shoot or a video shoot. It doesn't matter, but I was with my cameraman, Andrew. And while we were driving, I think he was driving, I asked him, I'm like, so no one in your family has done drugs? Like, there's got to be like some drug story, right? Or some like trauma story. I was just making comp. I've known this dude. We've known each other since middle school. We've been friends since middle school. And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? What you mean no? He's like, no. And then I'm like asking him other questions. And one of them was, is everyone in your family married? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, this dude's living the perfect life. I'm like, you have no traumas? He's like, not really, no. He's like living that like life. Like, yeah, I make a joke that he has no like lore or like he has no like character development, but like he has a very very good life when it comes to the family life. Bro, they be going on family trips. What? Out of state. I never heard of that, and um I was so confused. I was like, how the fuck you got a family that no abuse, nothing? I guess he just got lucky. And when we got back, I guess I was driving because I had to drop him off, or maybe it was a separate day. Doesn't matter. I dropped him off and I met his dad because his dad was like gardening outside. His dad had glasses and a backwards hat, looked super nice. And he was like, "Hey, Albert, I know about your videos. Like Andrew's told me all about them." And I'm like, I'm like acting normal in the moment, But in my head, I'm like, "What the fuck? Like this is your dad? Like why is he so nice? What the fuck?" I don't interact with fathers, by the way. I don't interact with fathers. I don't. What business I got interacting with a fucking dad? But anyway, the way he spoke about his son was so admirable. He was like, "You should come over." I think he said something along the lines of like, "You should come over for dinner. Like Andrew makes the best sandwiches ever." I'm like, "What the fuck?" In case you guys don't know, my dad stopped talking to me about 3 years ago because I started making more money than him. So this comparison hurt me so much like he's a good dad, like like Andrew's dad is a good dad, but literally said bye, got in my car, fucking started pouring tears on my way back home. I couldn't believe that there are good fathers out there. I couldn't believe it. And it didn't hit me that I hadn't cared. I was always be like, man, fuck my dad, bro. I don't even fucking need him, bro. Like I made it on my own. But it didn't hit me until I saw a good dad. Then I'm like, this is what I missed out on. I had no idea because I lived my whole life being like, well, that's just dads. And then I'm like, no, there's good dads out there. And that broke me. That was like a whole fucking talk with my psychiatrist. Like it broke me completely how a father could leave their family behind. Not only that, but abuse them. Like my mom taught me a lot too, along with my stepdad. But no matter what, I appreciate it. Obviously, I appreciate it. But like, I would love to have dad as a contact on my phone. In a young man's life, dog, I always wanted a male role model. And I got some of it with my stepdad. But for the most part, like, there's this um, bar by Injury Reserve. It's like, this that grew up on the internet ain't have no dad rap. Like, it really feels like I just learned a lot on the internet. And things that I should have learned from a father. I don't have anything to prove. Like, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to be the best dad because my dad wasn't. I'm going to be a good dad because I'm going to be a good dad. That's why. It really does suck knowing that my own father doesn't like me. And I know that because it got confirmed again. It gets confirmed. Like I gotta tell my brother to stop updating me on this, but my brother like is in contact with him and told me that he still disses me. Like this old ass man, for example, he's very egotistical, very materialistic. The most recent diss he said towards me was that, well, all his money's gonna run out anyway. By your own son. Instead of being like, I'm so happy of where he is, that he has his own house, that he has his dream car, that he did his dream. It wasn't that. It was his money's gonna run out anyway. It it fucks with you. It really does fuck with you. It fucks with me. I don't think about my dad too often, but as of late, I have been. I feel like the rebellious side of me comes from not having a father. It definitely comes from it. Like I feel like every nasty thing I say or every negative act is because I'm so envious that other people have fathers and mine was just a piece of shit. I don't give myself like that, like feeling bad for myself moments. This is a really vulnerable one. And it's ironic that I can do it on a laptop camera. I like these better than the chat because the chat just spams like, "I'm so sorry for you, Tub." Like I get it, bro. Like, but like here is just I don't know. I know I'm helping some people out there. Like a lot of people commented like that I helped them with the 1 year of being single. But ugh, that man literally was the epitome of everything horrible you could think of in a person. Oh, the worst action you can think of, he's probably done it. We've heard horror stories from other family members of things he's done to them. And again, I'm not going to get into detail. Like, I don't want to. Because then it'll be brought up, Tub's dad did this. And it's like, I don't even want to be associated with that. Just know he's a bad guy. It's embarrassing to say that that thing is my dad. I think, well, I know my life got a lot easier when I realized I didn't love him. And that was like a couple weeks ago. Just thinking about the fact that I don't love him. He was never there for my first days of school, for my graduation. He always brought up money. He would always tell me things so that I could tell my mom and hurt her feelings, but I didn't know I was being weaponized or used as a weapon. It was horrible. Our family went through a lot. And for your information, we're doing a lot better. I retired my mom years ago. I retired my sister as well. She's living good with my nephew. Um, I invested. I have good money. I have good money, and I think anyone that just is a YouTuber has good money. And if you're consistent, obviously. And then I made the whole clothing brand, but I don't want it to seem like now I'm coping. I'm telling you guys how I make my money. But you guys know. If you know, you know. I live comfortably. Very thankful for my stepdad at the time. It sucks that my mom and him didn't work out, but that's just life. He helped a lot. He helped a lot. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I just don't know how you could put hands on a woman that gave birth to your children. I don't. And me saying that, think about it. That's not even the worst that he's done. No, this isn't an expose video. I'm just telling you what happened in our fucking life. I just. And my sister having to see all that because I was too young. I don't even remember. They tried protecting me from all that, and they did successfully. Now I've vowed to always protect them no matter what, like financially or physically. It fucks with me because like I shouldn't have like it shouldn't be me. You know, theoretically it should be my mom and my dad protects my mom, and my sister has a good husband, and her husband protects her. But no, they both ended up with horrible dating lives, and I really became the man of the house, like that at 19. I don't know where we would be if I didn't blow up at 19. If I was working at a grocery store and seeing my mom still struggle with her, I believe she had carpal tunnel at the time, I would feel like such a bad son. And seeing my sister struggle with picking a horrible baby daddy, and these aren't like my sister specifically, her having a bad baby daddy isn't my problem. Like, it really isn't. She chose a bad guy. She just did, and that's her fault. But out of like morality's sake and that I love her, I'll take care of her. But it's just, that's why I feel like sometimes I'm just like 50 years old. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've been dealt with I've been dealt some cards that I'll deal with. I can already hear the toxic Andrew Tate in the comments. Well, bro, you made it. You gotta keep going, bro. You gotta keep hitting the gym. Man, you know I hit the gym too, bro. You know I hit the gym. Someone's gonna comment. No, bro. You need more bicep here and less tricep here. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I just don't understand leaving your family. I just don't understand leaving a fucking family. I don't get it. Why the fuck would you come in a woman and then dip? Like, why don't fucking get that shit, bro? Especially if she's pregnant. Like, I will never, ever in my life fucking understand that shit. Ever. Ever, bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I've never been to a marriage. No one in my family is married. All of my family, not even immediate family, all of my family just fucking had kids. None of them got married. By the way, actually, one of them did get married. That's cap. One out of what, 16? Like, and I wasn't even at that fucking wedding. And then growing up where we grew up in LA, it's this bittersweet story. Like, oh, evil past, abusive father. We saw some things we shouldn't have seen as kids, but now he's out of my life, and now I blew up and I have money and can take care of my mom. But it's like, it doesn't erase what happened. It traumatized us as a family, as me, my sister, my mom, the things we know and have saw. Like, there is no good ending to this shit. There is no good ending. It's just this dude is out there probably doing drugs, most likely. Feel like he'll die of withdrawals if he stops. The reason he dropped me when I bought my dream car, my Tesla Model X, and then he just like dropped me. Like, it was so fucked. And the way he spoke to me, it sits with me, man. I don't know. A lot of people like have both their parents, and yeah, I'm always envious of it. Not to the degree where I'll treat you different, but I'm on the inside. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you can have both your parents. I'm jealous that you saw love in the household. I'm jealous that you saw how a man should treat a woman in your household firsthand. I had to learn that shit from fucking the internet. I had to learn how to treat a fucking woman from fucking, like, the YouTube videos, bro. And going through my own shit, obviously. Like, I wish there was a man that told me, this is how you treat a woman. You know how this dude was talking about women? You don't even want to know. This dude would tell me in detail how he would fuck whores. Or prostitutes, sorry. He would tell me in detail as a kid. But I'm getting too deep. Like, see, now, see, but just know it was that energy anytime I saw him. This fucker was disgusting, dog. This fucker would show and tell me things, adult things that should never be told, like to a child.
One time, Tub Trauma Dump segment. In 2020 or 2021, my dad called me to bail him out of jail because he knew I had money. And he was drunk driving and crashed into a pole and got taken to jail. Like, that one was really fucking disturbing. I wish he would have called me to tell me other things. I did not bail him out. Fuck no. Nah, I didn't bail him out. But it just sucks, man. Like there are other like 20-year-olds getting calls from their dads that like say that they love them and shit. But it was just an awkward call. Long story short, by the stories I've told you guys, you could tell he's an alcoholic slash drug addict. So I never got to meet him sober, which fucks with me a little bit, and that's like interesting to me. That's why in one of the songs I said like I never met my dad, because I never really met him sober. I'm sure he was a good guy. I trust my mom's intuition, but he ended up being a piece of shit. I ended up learning that and I guess I never knew how to describe it, but being shown porn when you're a kid is considered molestation. I didn't know that. And so I was shown porn by like some family members when I was like six or seven. Yeah, 6 or 7. But I'm being dead ass. When I was like, let's just say 7. And I didn't know that was considered like molestation. I didn't know that you could also be called that. But if you think about it, it's fucking with your head, at such a young age. I had no idea. Wow, family? Yeah. Sorry to hear that, bro, in the chat. Nah, that's cool. It's interesting because when I talk to my friends, we also like who showed you porn, and they're like, oh, my older brother did, or like, oh, my blank, or like my friend did when we were like kids. I thought that was kind of normal. Maybe it's not, judging by the chat. It's a weird topic for me because it's my family and it's like I love them. But like, why did they do that? I know that fucked with me mentally to this day. Like, it sucks, man. Having to find out information about my dad through other people's stories and through criminal records and shit, and I can't even find him. I wish I had my dad more in my life.
In that case, like my mom tells me, like, we should be glad we didn't grow up with him because he's a piece of shit. Imagine having that in the house every day. So luckily he did leave with a restraining order. He could legally couldn't see my mom and sister. It's just upsetting because like I would want to get in contact with him, but like for what? He doesn't even fucking like me. And if he shows, like, he'll act fake. He's a master manipulator. I just wanted a dad, man. I just wanted a fucking dad. Like, that's literally it. I just wanted a fucking dad. Just wanted a dad. And I get it. People are gonna comment, we're like, Tuv, you're gonna be the best dad ever. No shit. Duh. I know I am. I'm just saying, like, the idea of leaving your family, man, or like hurting your family. The idea of hurting your family. Cradling this newborn that your loving wife, just pushed out with all her might and all her power, and then at some point beating the fuck out of her. Like, how? Where? Like, how? And then that makes me question, like, why the fuck you choose him? But I'm not blaming my mom at all, obviously. It's just so fucked. I'm so happy my mom's a good mom. If I didn't have a good mom, bro, I'm not joking, I would be in a gang. Like, I genuinely feel like I'd be in an LA gang as a little cholito or some shit. I'm not joking. Either that or what I would have liked myself. But I'll probably censor that. This isn't pity me. This isn't feel bad for me. This isn't that. This is a video log. And yes, these get personal. If you have a dad in your life, let him know you love him. If you have both parents in your life, let them know you love them. You could reach your dreams. I reach my dreams. But that doesn't solve the family issues. It's weird. I'm like the first man out of my family. Coincidentally, all my old, like, millennial cousins are women. And guess what? Not to get too personal, but they didn't have the best father figures either. So they made a lot of life decisions. And I'm not saying like you need a dad to be a good woman, but it helps. And we all know it helps. I'm sorry if I'm leading into like the fatherless behavior shit. I'm sorry if I am, but I am a strong believer that a father should be in their kids' lives, daughter or son. Maybe I'm biased and maybe a little bit more towards a daughter. But I'm giving you guys the witness for account for a son without a father. I think I turned out pretty good, but that's because I had a loving mother and the internet, a good side of the internet, not the gore side. It's saddening to me because that dude is related to me. I wish he was. I wish he was just someone I could drop. I have a lot of stories about that motherfucker. I wish. I wish he was proud of how far I've come. I really do. I wish he would listen to my music. I wish he watched my YouTube videos. I wish he knew how my vocabulary has improved. I wish he knew how good my grammar is. I wish a lot of things. That's one thing I can't change. Unlike the last laptop video, where it's like a relationship. Well, I'll find another one. I can't find another dad. I know the top comment's gonna be like, well, you could be the best dad. Dude, I get it. I get it. That's not the point. The point is I'm giving you an account of what it was like growing up as a man without a father figure. So, praise to all single moms. I understand single dads need praise too. We're not talking about you guys right now. I'm talking about single moms. Just want to give a big thank you to all the single moms out there. Your little boy needs you. He needs you. Especially if the baby daddy is a horrible figure. He needs you. And if he has a great uncle, that's good too. I'm a great uncle to my nephew. And I'm going to be there for him every step of his life. And if you don't, that's okay too. Just try to protect them. To all the people out there with bad mothers, I've heard a lot of stories about bad mothers. I feel for you as well. I've seen a lot of bad mothers. And again, same thing. I don't know how you could leave your baby behind. I don't know how you could ignore your baby. I don't know how you could prefer a man over your baby. I don't know. Stuff like that, I'm hoping our generation fucking stops and just stomps on that fucking idea of walking out on families, man. Fatherless behavior. By the way, a lot of people think I'm like, just because of laptop videos, that I'm like depressed. No, you guys are just getting vulnerable pieces of me. Like, I'm actually doing really good in life. I want to make that clear. Like, I'm actually doing pretty fucking good. It's like after we hit that 1 year of being single, your boy has been doing really good in life. Like, I'm not joking. Like, we got the animatronics video dropping tomorrow. I don't know when this is gonna drop, or if I'm gonna drop it tonight. I don't know, but no, it's been good. It's been good. But yeah, uh, you can share your stories in the comments below. Don't be parasocial. Appreciate all of you guys for even clicking this video. If this video found you and you're recommended, subscribe. Subscribe to me. My name is Tuv, and I'll see you guys in the next laptop video.